Hey, good evening, and welcome back to the Jack Dragon Cave. It is Tuesday night, and well, we're gonna play DDO. That's what I know. Anything beyond that, well, it's kind of up in the air, but I'm getting my. I think I'm typing in my password. Typing something akin to a password into DDO right now. See if we can get this running. I am gonna be on Cormier, which means I have to change something. Come here. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't do my normal chat test. Somewhere it should be in there. Well, of course. Of course. All right, which one of you is not behaving? That one's not even plugged in yet. Good grief. So, let's go to, oh, I'm not signed in. How can I not be signed in? Because I was too busy paying attention to Tavern Tales and Troy with his 20 rounds of, I don't know how many, it was 15 rounds of, good grief, trivia. Can we go? Can we get to this, please? I need you to load. And, okay, come on. We're almost there. We're almost there. I think I can. I think I can. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, did I? Speaking of Tales, I just won a drawing for some points. Great. Thank you very much, Troy. I appreciate you. Amazing work that guy does running that trivia contest every week and putting up with all the goobers and jack wagons in that one. Great guy. Great guy. Okay, so this looks like it's running, but the funny thing is, we're going to copy and paste this into this. It'd be nice if, you had like a stable streaming platform that gave you the same link every week for chat. That would be something cool, plannable, stable, however you want to look at it. Consistency, consistency, consistency. It's not really the same. Our chat. Okay, where are you now? Why are you? Copy video URL. We're going to do this. There we go. So now let's try our bot to everybody. Oh my gosh, and getting rated too. How about that? Welcome everybody to the Jack Dragon Cave. I was just in there. I was just playing. I got 1 point, and well, that was all that. Thank you for the follow, Codeine. I appreciate you. Oh my god. Codeine is another streamer. Magically Delicious Spud, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Another streamer. Everybody, all these folks were just in there playing trivia and, having fun. Doug Glendower, thank you for the follow. Longtime streamer, DDO. Appreciate you. Thank you, Troy, so much for the raid. I feel very honored to be rated by, Troy on Guacamole. Thank you for the follow. I've been a follower of Tavern Tales and Troy, and I love the work he does with animals and stuff. So let's do the customary visual shout out to Tavern Tales. That should work. I gotta get what's going on. And did that work? I don't see it. I don't see it. Oh my gosh. What is that? We have met our target. Thank you so much, everybody, for that. That's amazing because I've been looking to reach 50 followers for Twitch affiliate, and you guys just made that happen for me. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Appreciate that so very much. Going to open up a lot of possibilities for this. And my whole goal, as I've said before on the stream, is just to bring some attention to DDO. I think it's a game I love. It's a game I want to bring some more attention to. Hopefully we can keep it going. There it goes. I thought it just went. And let's do, okay, we got a lot of shout outs we can do here because we got a lot of people that, you know, like I said, are streamers and they deserve some attention because they are bringing some love to the game that I like. I really love the game. I'll put it that way. I don't want to get all teary and emotional, but I love this game. Now, okay, let's. Good grief. Nope. I'm gonna get some new hands, and let's do. You know, the one account that kind of make this all get started. Hopefully, this is gonna broadcast. Come on. DDO stream, played DDO, yeah, played Dungeons. It's a shocker that DDO stream would be playing Dungeons and Dragons, right? Online. Who would have thought? Okay, so this is not playing, right? Let me go to a different. No, it said it's there. So, but I am not hearing anything either. So let's try something else with my sound. I see it. I see it lit up. I just don't hear it. How about we do that? And do I hear me now? Do I hear me now? Do I hear me now? Thank you very much. Magically delicious. I appreciate it. Yeah. After running it, Troy, thank you so much. Thanks so much for the work you do with that. Yeah. Especially since you got a day job. I get that. You know, I get that. I have that too. And so people wonder, you know, you stay up late, you do this, and then you go to work in the morning? Yeah, yeah, I do. Fortunately, sometimes going to work is just, you know, starting up the phone and answering emails and tickets and stuff. But, okay, we did DDO stream. I've got to see is it actually playing? That's, okay, got the game up now. Was doing that while, okay. Yeah, 4 a.m. Woo! Oh my goodness. See where is okay, where is it for you? Wow, you're on the other side of the ocean, I take it. Magically delicious. Spud. Ireland. I was gonna guess that. I was gonna guess that. I have a guildmate in Ireland. Maybe you know him. No, just kidding. Um, but yeah, he and another guildie and I came over from Cannith, part of the Spellbinders guild there, and kind of branched out on our own. Jumped over to Khyber, and we've been there for a while now. But yeah, Ireland, be happy that you're going to get a 64-bit server there close, right? In the very near future. When? Yeah, said end of second quarter, or you know, fingers crossed for that. But we'll see. We will see. And let's see what else we got to see here. I'm gonna get. I got DDO sounds because that's muted, and I don't see anything going to sound. All right, I want to do some shout outs here because I love giving the shout outs. Codeine was up next. VSO CODIEN. Is it, yeah, 42, right? I got a monitor up here that I'm looking at when I do this, and it should play, but it's not playing. Let's go to let me try a different screen. Come on. I think I can. I did some new technology with Touch Portal, and now it doesn't want to play, so we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. Transition this way. And since we're not really doing that, okay. So, Yeah, I was looking at, what was I looking at? Where is that window? It's open somewhere. And there you are. Okay. Hey, I know that person. All right. Welcome in, welcome in. Intaru Adun. Sure. Okay. There we go. Let's do audio because I need audio and it's not, I got the none for the audio. So now let's try the shout out thing because this, start back with Tavern Tales. I love doing these because they bring out highlights from people's streams and when they work, when they stinking work. How about that? And it's not. Why are we not working? Did I lose something here? Integrations, do the platform, stream map, that's connected. It's not. That's why. I see why it isn't. We're going to connect StreamerBot. I said we're going to connect StreamerBot. Connecting. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Why? Why? Why you no do this? All right, let's go back to OBS and see if there's something wrong with WebSocket. There now there's a correct. Yes, I do. Okay, copy that. Apply. Okay. Yeah, I'm losing all kinds of stuff here with my. So, how's everybody been tonight? Our trivia winners, the Dawn's Early Light, by not by much. I mean, it was a close ground. It was a close game. I was really impressed. I was just glad I got a point in. That's I was just happy to get a point in edgewise. Okay, we're gonna do this. I gotta do this. Edit. Come on, StreamerBot. Play nice now. Control V. That's probably what it is. It got something messed up. Now we're gonna connect. First time making it one, and it turned out right. You were in good company though. You were in good stead. You held your own. You had more than one, right? Okay, this does not want to. Okay, I'm gonna have to actually shut down and restart StreamerBot, which I don't like doing, and I've got to shut down and restart the game anyway. So let's do this. Sorry, folks. This is the joys of, and I started early. I started early. I made sure to get things up and running and tested. Yeah. Oh my goodness. So let's see here. What else? Oh, I lost chat because of that. So let's see if I can go over here and get some chat to come out. Chat. I'm going to pop out chat from Twitch because that's where most of my folks are at the moment. Up. Let's try that. I don't hear anything there. Oh my goodness. My channel. Yep. Shows me is live. Okay, shows me as live. Yay. And I don't need to hear you. Okay, so we're back, and I've got bugs now. Actual real bugs, not, technical bugs. There was actual bug on my monitor. Okay. All this because I did, I wanted to do something fun for somebody. Okay, let's try it now. Oh, wait, we got to get StreamerBot connected again. Let's see. Will you connect now? Will you connect now, pretty please? I think I can. No, you won't. I got some kind of major issue with my tools here. This is not cool. You know what? We're going to turn that off. Yes. Okay. Got it. Apply. We're going to connect here. Hopefully. The funny thing is it's showing. I can't believe that is actually showing up. Okay. And we're actually going to get to some gameplay in a little bit, but I wanted to talk about all the fun people that were in Just in Tavern Tales, all the DDO meetup that's coming up next week or end of this week, right? And I wish I could go to Boston, but not in the cards for this year. Maybe next year. Maybe next year. Who knows? If since we're now affiliate, we'll blast our way to partner, and then we'll be at TwitchCon. No, I've been to California once. Was there for a week. I loved it. I don't think I want to go back though. I don't know. We'll see. It would take a lot to get me back to California. And let's see. Am I going to hear myself? No. Okay. Let's bring up the game. Let's just jump into the game. I'm going to try and do. I can't. The shout outs won't work. So anyway, everybody got a shout out from when they logged in. Yeah. Check out decoding. Oh, no, I did not do. We have to do the regular old shout outs to Doug Lindauer. I think I got that right. Can I just do it like this? Can I just give him a shout out this way? That'd be kind of cool if I could just click and shout out, right? But no, that's not how this one works. It won't work that way. If I did it this way, if candy and nuts were, oh wait, if ifs and buts were candy and nuts, right? Okay, let's see here. Pop out chat. There you go. That's all I wanted. Pop out the chat. All right, let's see here. No, I don't want to report. I want to shout out. Good grief. Go away now. You are not helping. You are not helping. I think that works. Shout out to Glendower. Really? You do nothing? All right. Maybe I got to spell the name right. I did it right. There we go. At least there's that. I don't know if it won't play, but and then let's see who else do we have in here? Magically Delicious, Bud. There's the one that's going to take me a minute to make sure I get right. Needs more Jedi wave work. I don't know if that's going to help. We don't do that around here. I think that why is that just not populating? There's like a 30-second timeout, but it should, there we go. See, I do that. You keep them from like overriding each other, and when they work great. They're nice little, little vignettes of the highlights from people's channels, and sometimes they're funny, and sometimes you don't know what you're gonna get, and so you're really, really surprised on what. Oh, something just fell. Okay. I don't know if that meant that. Nope, you're still not. Still will not connect, huh? All right, well. That was a pleasant distraction. Well, I mean, except for the restart and the end, you know, the angst from that. But now we're back to the game. How about that? Now we're going to get back to Dungeons and Dragons Online and our new ASMR stream. How about that? Happy accident. And like I said, the cool little touch portal tablet that I have over here is not doing its job. So fun, fun, fun. Something else for me to work on. See, and it says we're on Kyber. We're not on Kyber. So we're going to have to go in here and correct that because, you know, that's going to make me nuts. We're going to be on Cormyr. And yeah, where are you? There you are. I got to get the, I got to find the code that looks up the server because I think that's such a cool thing. And some other streamers are doing it, like Waisakai and Todd Libby now. What is Todd Libby's new handle? I can't remember. Volkir Jax, I think that's it. Don't hold me to that. I will plead ignorance, and I will do it successfully. Everyone knows I'm ignorant, so I can be convicted of ignorance. You think so, magically delicious, bud? All right, thanks. I appreciate you. Appreciate the follow. Thanks for helping me get to 50. We'll catch you on your next stream. I guarantee you. I will be there. All right. So let's see. Do I have sound now? Is the question. Audio. Yes, we have some kind of sound somewhere. So let's turn this on. And see, we have sound to turn on here for everybody else's enjoyment. Okay, thank you very much, Guacamole. I appreciate that. Welcome in. Appreciate you. Guacamole does a lot of helping of streamers and players, and I've seen him helping coach people through, and been very, very helpful in the world of DDO. We need more people like that. We actually have a lot of people like that. So yeah, new and returning players, exactly. And well, it's been a long time since I've returned. I've been in game for a while. Not great at it, but you know, I have fun with it. That's my whole point, is we got to get more people in here to have fun. Play your own way. You know, if you want to be a min-maxer, you want to be the guy that, you know, can tank R10 solo. Great, more power to you. Now, if only, yeah. Hey, you know, Humble, you know, remember Humble Friar, God, you know, rest in peace. Yeah, I mean, may have to move to Boston. I mean, that's the trade-off, Guacamole. They may pay you, but yeah, you'd have to live in, you know, around Massachusetts. Yeah, if that's worth it to you, more power to you. I would support your cause, you know. But as for me and mine, we're gonna stay around Texas. I'm pretty sure. Unless I can find an island I can own on my own, and I'm not buying Epstein Island, but yeah. Oh yeah, see, you're dev. I can make a spreadsheet. Yeah, you know, actually, I've done some database work and some HTML stuff, but programming's not where I find my joy, I guarantee you. I treasure those that can, because I do actually put them to work. But I think it's because most of my experience is either in HTML, way back in, I guess, the 90s, in mid-90s when I got started with computers and hardware, putting stuff together. I did some HTML work in the early 2000s, actually, and because I had my own computer business. And so did my own web page. No, you can't find any traces of it. It went away with this place called, some Cablevision company that was local. And I wish I'd actually saved it. I probably do have it on an old computer, but I'm not willing to dig out Windows 95 to find this old website. Anyway, when I would go to do jobs for people, and I would, okay, here's all your options. We've got lots of options for you with HTML. You can do almost anything you want, and that was overselling it because they wanted to change it constantly. And well, I I'd ask them what they liked. Give me your logo. Is there a color scheme you want? Is there, have you seen other websites that you like and would like to see menus work this way and that? And do a full 30 minutes, sometimes longer interview with them about websites. And oh my goodness, take that back. Yeah, I want to be mauve, not pink. Yeah, fuchsia came up a lot, and I think I was more my word for them, but yeah. That's how I kept it PG-13. Fuchsia. Yeah, fuchsia. And so, take it back, do the mock-up, take it back to them. Oh, that looks, no, I don't think so. What I wanted was this. Like, oh, um, okay, I've spent, an hour and a half on this, or 2 hours, or 4 hours, or whatever, and go back. Okay, and I would document everything. I had all this written down. This is what they want. This is, of course, back then it was harder. Screenshots were something totally different, right? So you had to do actually mock up on paper, and because I didn't have a laptop to take with me. Um, we didn't have smartphones yet. That would have been nice. But go back, work on it some more, come back. Yeah, that's close. Like, okay, we got to be a lot closer, And look, I want to go live with this so you have something, because you've got nothing at this point. And well, I don't know why that's live. Okay. So the HTML stuff, I got burned down on that pretty quick. Started doing programming stuff, and seemed like people only wanted me to fix. I only knew Fortran and Basic, and um, that was about it for a while. So Fortran, guess what you get to work on? Let's see, what did we work on? I got no work in Fortran. Okay. Nowadays, I could probably find some work in Fortran, but it would be like, a 3-week engagement and then looking for something else. But and I don't remember Fortran. I couldn't get work in Fortran now. But yeah, now you got to be a .NET developer. You definitely need to know Java. I know some Java. Um, Trying to ramp up my C# skills, not for anything work related, but mostly for the OBS stuff. So we'll see how that pans out. And okay, so we are on Cormier, and I want to get this tuned to 34. I just want to get it to max. Let's see if there's anybody who's got some grouping. Ooh, there we go. Some saltmouth, something's, yeah, I don't know. Epic normal, orchard, slayers would be fun. Okay, is there room? No, there's 5. I could join. All right, we're gonna try and join an epic. I don't have a slayer pot though. Let's see if we get a slayer pot. Paying a, oh really? Woo! Wow. There's a hardware investment that's paid off. Good grief. If they're still using 75, oh my goodness. You gotta wonder, wow, I haven't seen anybody use it. I mean, okay, so when I worked for a major oil company here along the ship channel, a little ways from where I live, they had an optimization system that worked off of IBM mainframes, and I was able to, do some stuff. Even though I was just an operator, I wasn't supposed to, but I was able to help some of the engineers with some of the code. But because I didn't have a degree, they didn't want to bring me into IT to help with that. So anyway, let's gotta find a boost here. Do I have a boost? I do not have a boost. How about an experience? Yeah, we'll drink that. Okay. I think I've run out of most of my boost type stuff here on Cormier. I'm going to have to use some pixels to get some somewhere else. Let's get to the orchard though so we can actually participate. Oh, not you. Um, but yeah, actually, most of that stuff that I learned, um, I took to phone systems like Avaya and Nortel and working on doing some of their phone stuff. So, um, come on. There we go. A little bit of freezing here. But I like fixing things. I mean, that's the whole, I guess I have this, I've been told I have a rescuer mentality, which makes sense. I was, on a medical rescue team for that same uh, large chemical company. And I love doing that kind of stuff. I love fixing things, love being a troubleshooter. Come on. Let's get some kills in here so we can actually, contribute something to this Slayer. Even though we're not going to get as much out of it as somebody running a pot. So, yeah, if I were to find something like that, I would. I don't know how long I'd last at it, honestly. But I was constantly getting asked to look at other people's stuff and fix other people's code, and that gets tedious to me. I had a job when Y2K was coming around, and other people were trying to recruit me, and it's like, no, I got something stable right now. You just want me for 3 months or whatever, and you're not willing to guarantee me anything after that. So no, I'm gonna play with the hand I've been dealt, and then on December 3rd, 2001, Enron went belly up. So yeah, that turned out to be a fine choice career-wise. But I still got to say that was most fun as an IT in an IT department that I've had pretty much ever because of what I was doing with Windows 2000 rollout, and I ran an IT validation lab for operating system as well as other software. I got to pretty much play with everything that was cool and what everybody else wanted. So all kinds of different laptops and desktops. Met some great people that some of which I'm still friends with to today, 20 something years later. People that still, call me and say, "Hey, what's going on? You know anybody else that's hiring?" All right, who's shooting me? Are you shooting me? Okay, well, all right. I'm gonna take 25. Okay, you take 25, Chief. Ooh, there's a quell. I hate being quelled. But yeah, for all my helping and love of technology, I still like dealing with people. as much as the technology. I like helping people solve their technology issues, and that's kind of why I'm where I am right now. Where is everybody? What are y'all doing? I really shouldn't just run to where they are because there's not going to be anything to slay where they are, is there? Okay, well, let's break off and go this way, presuming they haven't already been this way. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's like I got a shadow. What's that behind me? All right, there we go. More? Oh, yeah, well, you go back to where you came from. We're going to find somebody else. Anything for me? Nope. Oh, hey. I got 4 tapestry shards from somebody else completing something. That's part of the joy of doing slayers, and especially here in the orchard or card. You guys, y'all always fighting. Why are you always fighting this way? I'm still got no sound, so I don't know what's going on audibly in the game. Let's see, why am I not? Let's see if we can fix this, because I would really like to hear what's going on in the game. You are supposed to be monitor only, and yep. Do I have monitor set for? I got the monitor set for something else, I bet. Okay, you are not what I was trying to adjust. So we're going to turn this to my monitor. Apply. And we're there. Thank you so much. All right. It's not as bad as playing with no monitor, but you know, I don't want to try that. That's why I will not, okay, we're going to recall. Recall, yes. If I don't get hit. Okay, good. Out. We's out. And we're back in. Woohoo! Fresh start. We're back in the Orchard of the Macabre. Lich Avenger. Lich, please. Quell Exterminator. All right. I hate quells. See, and that's why I hate quells. I wish you could write a macro. I wish I could write a macro. Channeling my inner Barry Kripke. So that your targeting would pick out certain mobs first. You know, that'd be kind of cool. And then do the automated switching from, range to melee. Too close for missiles, switching to guns. Yeah. Hey, you guys having a party up here. Didn't invite anybody. Necromancer. Gotta go down. Don't like the necromancers. Bringing people out the ground. Okay. This hill is clear. Really? Is that the hill you want to die on? Because you did. Yeah. Where are you running? Where are you running? You're just going to die tired. I see you ran too far. You and your necromancy. All right. Yay. Recall. Recall. Yeah. I don't think that's how they say it, but okay, sure. Need one of those big horns. Which I would love to learn to play, because, I'm a goober that way. My goal is to learn to play as many musical instruments before I die as possible. As long as I can play Kumbaya on each one. Kumbaya. It takes a man's. That's good, Doug. I like that. I never heard that before. Excellent. Excellent. Creepy, but excellent. Yes. Yeah, that's cool. And remember, it's necromancy, not necrophilia. Necrophilia, not, it's two different things, and yeah, no. Only one is, well, tolerated in game. We'll put it that way. You've angered many opponents. A great many opponents. Oh, I'm glad I'm not where y'all are. Hey, I got 15 DDO points. All right. I can blow it all on hats. Maybe not. Oh, Blightcrawl. I'm so glad to see him go. He's such a mean guy. Oh, somebody already cleared this? I was worried about how I was going to proceed from there. And yep, okay, we'll come get these guys. It's a vampire and an umpire. Why are you guys running away? You're undead. You're not supposed to run away. Oh. I see the bear. The big bear on hair dyes for Warforges. Yeah, I don't see why you'd spend it. We get a free one every week, or every other week, Doug. I don't know. And I understand people, I like cosmetics too, but not the hair dyes, okay? Yeah, okay, gotcha. You're good. Ooh, my. What a day. So tomorrow we'll have downtime. Yay. I didn't see anything in I just gave it a quick glance. I didn't really pay that much attention to it. I don't know if there's anything in about the downtime. Hey, we angered more enemies. Yeah. Because, you know, running around shooting people, such a community builder otherwise. I mean, maybe in Compton or somewhere. Yeah, yeah. Um, so the week I went to California was way back in like 2005, 2004, 2005. I had to go for a training class to Irvine, and I was working for a copier and printer dealership here in the Houston area. Um, and so the manufacturer had a training class out there. I can't even remember what it was other than I think it was advanced networking for these devices. And I mean, I already had all the tools I needed in that regard, but they wanted me to go. So they sent me, and it was a week in California on their dime. And the great thing about it was I got to see like Laguna Beach. I got to see Huntington. I got to see, oh, what's the other one? Oh, yeah, yeah, we got to go to the House of Blues in Anaheim just to go get a keychain. But a couple of the guys, I didn't get a car though, so I was at the whim of a couple other guys, or one other guy who was from Detroit, and the other guy was from Philly. And this is 2004. Um, and so we went to Laguna Beach one night for after the class for dinner. Awesome art community, beautiful stuff. Um, I don't remember Redondo, but we did rock and roll sushi there at Huntington. I want to say, no, that was what's the marina? It's something marina. Compton and Irvine. It's a little more exciting in Compton. Yeah, you know, you better have your running shoes on. And they better not be expensive running shoes or somebody's going to get you for them. So, but anyway, it was Thursday night. It was Friday's the last night of class. Marina Del Rey. That's exactly it. Yeah. And so we went there. I was like, oh, there's so many boats I would love to just take out for about, you know, a 3 hour tour. And isn't that where they set sail from Gilligan's Island? Anyway, um, so it's the fourth night. It's Thursday night. I'm with this guy, a fella from Philly and a fella from Detroit, and of course I'm from, you know, the Houston area, and I don't live in Houston, but close enough. Um, and I say, hey, I'd like, you know, the one place we haven't been is, okay, there's two things I'd like to see before we go. And one is the Hollywood sign. You know, two is Venice Beach. Like, you know, wouldn't mind, you know, taking a stroll up and down, just seeing the wackiness and weirdness of Venice Beach. And, you know, especially like what Muscle Beach and that kind of stuff. Of course, it was at night. I mean, we'd already gone, we had to go to the House of Blues and get the keychain for our collector friend. And we had dinner there because we didn't know how late we'd be out. It took us a while to get there because of traffic. Who knew there was traffic in the Los Angeles area? Wish they'd tell you these things before you go visit there. And anyway, so it took us a while to get down there, but they were afraid. The Philly guy and the Detroit guy were afraid of Venice Beach. Okay. And I think at that point, Philadelphia was the murder capital of the U.S. I think it was around 2004. But he was afraid of Venice Beach because that place creeps me out, or that place scares me, I think is what he said. Like, okay, dude, you're from the murder capital of the current, you know, this is not anything close to, you know, Compton might be Yeah, yeah. Depending, we found that out. 'Cause, yeah, we didn't realize that the Hollywood sign was on the other side of that mountain or whatever. So yeah, it was. So we lost out on the Hollywood sign. We did basically what could be considered almost a drive-by on Venice Beach, and then we went hightailed it back to Irvine, or not Irving, Irvine before. You think? Okay. I mean, I wouldn't know. We were there like maybe 9 o'clock at night, so we didn't see, and like I said, they didn't want to get out and walk around, so we didn't see hardly anything. But Quagga Pass, I have no idea what that is, Doug. West. Okay. So you live there? Did you grow up there? Oh, I got knocked down, but I got up again. You're never gonna keep me down. During the day, okay. Killer barbecue. Oh, I did not know that. Most of what I know from about that area, I know from listening to like radio people. Um, so I okay. Well, did we anybody go to the lower part? That was the upper cave. See, like I said, I have no experience with California other than that. But that week was interesting. I got to say. I mean, it was great that somebody else had a car that we could go around in. I got to stick my feet in the Pacific Ocean that Monday night that I was there, um, which being a water baby, I mean that was an inspiring moment. Um, uh, Standing there on the beach, looking out at the Pacific. We just had dinner in one of those restaurants that hangs out over the cliff, and oh my gosh, and I got to do it on the company dime. So uh, nothing makes it sweeter than somebody else paying for it, right? We'll let you get those. You're doing a great job. I don't need to. I just I'll get the ones that run away from you. How about that? But I know people that have moved out there. We in the late 80s, there's a community around the ship channel called Deer Park. And Deer Park's, you know, it's not River Oaks of Houston. It's not, high end, but it was considered a decent place to raise kids. Fairly well rated school system. Um, well, this family moved from Deer Park, 5-bedroom house. Oh, I'd love to do the redwoods. Oh, yeah. See the sequoias. Yeah, um, that would be something that could take me to California. I could do that. Um, but they sold their house in Deer Park in the late nine or early '90s. late 80s, something like that. 4-bedroom. They had 5 kids, so they had a 4-bedroom house, I think 433 or something like that. Probably $200,000. And what that got them in Moreno Valley was nothing, nothing close. So I just remember that part of the. You want to think about California, think about what it's going to cost to live there, and start with buying a house. Understanding what that's going to cost. So, okay, somebody keeps asking me, do we need a reset? But no calls for a reset. Yeah, I do wish I had a Slayer pot running. It would make this go a lot better. 8 to, oh, okay. I did not realize that. See, that's kind of like, I mean, they got more land than Texas, right? We're like the third largest after California and Alaska. But yeah, you can spend 16 hours driving across Texas. And God help you if you forget your wallet on one side of the state. Um, it's a long way back. I did not realize 8 to 10 hours, though. That's a fur piece. Oh, Texas is bigger? I always get that confused. Which one's second, which one's third? Yeah, California's got length. It's stretched out. Do you remember? I can't remember how long ago it was. Wasn't there some kind of movement that, somebody was trying to, because of political whatever, wanted to like see if California wanted to split into 2 states? And they're like, yeah, I don't think that got nearly as much traction as okay, redwoods are by Oregon. Okay, that's so cool. Yeah, so the closest I got to Oregon is my daughter and son-in-law were stationed in Cheyenne, so we got to drive out there, help them move up that way. Hey, you're on my team. You've cleared this area. Taking a break. Okay, let's reset again. We're gonna reset. Recalling. Recalling. But yeah, there's all kinds of beautiful country up there, especially. Um, but yeah, the redwoods. That would be an awe-inspiring trip as well. Okay, so we're down to 3 running this. Woo! Okay, yeah, we see. I'm gonna go this way this time. Really, that one branch is gonna keep me from. Oh man, really? Not okay. CA 49. Okay, the 49er highway, huh? Ooh, we got the portal. Hey, since you guys ain't doing nothing up there, come down here and die. I'll get their attention. Cannot be picked. Why can't it be picked? Oh, it's this one. I take the wrong one. Sorry. Okay, come on here. Yeehaw. Okay, thank you, Glenn, or Doug. Doug, I like Glenn Dower. Check him out on the stream. Also streams on DDO stream from time to time, right? So you have a great night. Appreciate you stopping in. Appreciate the follow, helping me get to 50. And we'll see you around. Definitely what I like about this community. We always have great people and support each other. I got to get that shout out thing working again. Streamer bot, why you do that to me? It's working on some, even though I couldn't until now do anything with channel redeems, point redeems. So now I got to figure out what we're going to call. What are we going to call the bits or the whatever collection coins or tokens that people collect by watching the JackDrag0n cave or being in the JackDrag0n cave during the stream? Some people have coins. Some I thought about dragon droppings. I don't know if that's people want to collect those, but you could turn them in for stuff. That's the whole point. And it goes with the whole JackDrag0n thing. Dragon scales. Yeah, it's been done. That's why I was trying to. Not that it's it wouldn't be wrong. It's not nothing wrong with it. It's just nothing wrong with dragon scales. See, you can do useful things with dragon scales. You can make armor and stuff out of dragon scales. Stuff you're going to collect from me, probably not nearly as useful. So, dragon tails. Yeah, because that's what we do. Is we have a real stream of consciousness kind of show here. And sometimes we even have useful information, but I work really hard to steer clear of that. Okay, let's go out here and slay stuff, because that's what we're doing. And we're running. It's your genes, yeah. Yeah. I blame your mother. How about that? Yeah. But we all know better. Everybody knows better. Yes, we. Hey, you, the air elemental. Dude, you blow. All right. That's what he does. He blows you down with wind and stuff. Yeah. Okay. I like it when they line up to be shot that way. It makes things really easy. Well, why I would have taken the money on? I've never encountered that one rare before, so I'm really regretting that choice on the chest. I should have read it and given it a moment of thought. But that probably would have burned up my processor. So what? Oh my goodness. How many times can we run up the hill? JackDrag0n went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. I said, I just saw you guys. Where were you? All these elementals. Hey, you guys are cool. And okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Woohoo! And we're jumping around like jackasses. That's the way we fight. Or JackDrag0ns, yeah. Alright, let's go up here. Oh, and another quell. I hate those guys. I hate that guy. I think I hate the quells more than the mummies. Pretty sure I hate the quells more than the mummies. Ooh, we got a monster manual thing we can check on a little bit. See what accomplishments the quell slaying has got us. Can't go anywhere that way. We gotta go this way. Hey, look, it's more nightshade horrors. I'm just out here fighting nature gone wrong. There we go. The rocks and the bushes and the water things. Rift of Fire. All right. Where are you, Rift of Fire? Down below. Okay, let's make sure we got our... Yeah, I'm good on that. All right, so now we could use some help here, huh? Well, what'd you do? Why'd you do that? Really? Yeah. I'll get rid of these guys. You take care of that thing. Hey, Rocky, watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat. See, Rocky, called him Rocky. Yeah. All right. Come on. Come on. You gotta die so I can close this up. Thank you. Thanks for your help. Yeah. Whatever. All the DDO streamers work. Okay, we're getting close to... This is the hard way to get to 3,000. That's not even halfway through this. I may have to actually buy, like, with DDO points. Hey, I got DDO points. I could actually buy Slayer pot. I could do it. No, no, no. Oh, I love these. It's role playing all over again. What are you doing? Talk to him and see for yourself. All right, well, let's see. All right. What happened here? Not gathering wood for the fire. Screams toward the woods. I dropped everything as fast. Got back. It was nothing but destruction. My family got. Why are your eyes down here? Thread of blade. What man? Why is that shirt red? Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that's not a fall from a. Yep. It's hard to tell sometimes which way is which, but I've got it right both times I've run that one. Ooh, there's a box. Who are you shooting at? Oh, how'd you get up there? All right, cool. We got him. Yeah, let's see. Do we get the? I got still got a bunch of points to discover. Excuse me a second. Okay. Another quell. Right. Quelled everywhere I go. All right, so nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Whole lot of nothing down here. So let's see. Least notes, that was for the 30th, so that's not even nothing about tomorrow. Hopefully it's just a regular. Oh, yeah, and the store will be down even longer. Great. Wednesday, May 7th, 9 to 1. What are we going to do? The game's going to be down for 4 hours. Wow, somebody got a bunch of stuff. Another quell. Got him before he launched, but not those two. 3 quells. Ay. Think so. That's a stymie to. Okay, so quell is for divine, so you can't heal as well, right? Let's try it. Well, more. Okay. All right. We're good. We're gonna go this. Where does? I wonder where their chest was. Somewhere between here and there, maybe. All right, that's fine. Not going to run at the spell. I got one of those venomous great swords. Venomous. Do 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 do. I don't think that's how the song goes. But I'll sing it wrong anyway. Ooh, goodness. Can't be tired. I've only been. I had a nap today too. That was what's. Ugh. usually... Oh, hey, we got action here. Hey, these guys. Yeah, grunt at somebody else. You. All right. I'm glad you think so. They're hopeful. See if the big bad Abbott guy is he. Nope, wrong one. Got to go up another level. But so just regular downtime. Hope maybe it won't last 4 hours. We'll see. But the store's going to be down an extra hour after the downtime. Projecting that till 2. So if you want to trade in those DDO points, get up early and do it. Nothing in here. Wow. Usually there's like at least a coffin or something to smash, right? And everybody's converging on the temple. Oy. Ooh, 5 are down for my guild. We can get the big ship now. Yeehaw! Run and run and run and run. So I usually do explorers as well as the slayers, and I just did not do it. I've not done it this time. You can see I've got like 10 more of these things to find, and I am frankly just not as energetic about getting them done as I have been in the past. No particular reason. Okay, let's see if there's anything in here to loot. Oh, nobody else came in here. Oh, is there a rare? This one of the ones they ran over to the side to hide. No, not a rare. Okay. Oh, me capped. Okay. Grimwing, now the party leader. Okay. Just the 2 of us. Not much sense in doing slayers when it's just 2 of you, frankly. I mean, not if you're really in it for the big slayer, trying to cap for slayers. And now it's just me. Okay, that's fine. It's going to be like that, is it? Oh, there's one. Did I already get this one? I think I did. No, I did not. No. I've, Hava, no, that's not the same. I always wonder what they're dancing to in their heads when you get them to dance like that. You know, what song's going through their heads when they're... Ah! All right, let's up in this one. Anything? Anything? Anybody home? Kind of hoping you could chill out. Oh, good. Love these. Manifest partway in a wall, so you got to do. I can use my birds to get them, is what it amounts to. There we go. See? Oh, well, it works. 60% of the time, it works every time. And we're jumping. Hey, we found more people. Hey, yous guys. Yippers. Yes, that's true. So yeah, this would be racking up a lot faster if I had a Slayer pot going, even a minor one. Okay, let's see here. So what level this is? Oh, I got, yeah, that's a suspect. Okay. Like what level am I compared to this? This is 29. No, this is 29, so I'm good. Okay. The problem is once I get past 30, I don't think you can get XP for this one. Because then you've been in legendaries. And this is considered epic. Ooh. The terrible cost. All right, and they're gonna get some more of these. Once I hit 3,000, though, I think I'm wrapping this up because it's going to take so much longer to get to 7,500, and I'm not going to do that to myself, by myself. So then we're going to find a quest to run the last portion of the stream. And then I'm going to work on fixing StreamerBot. And I'm going to start working on channel redeems. Because I can now. Woohoo. Woo woo. I know. I don't look, it's not a natural thing for me to do that. So I will stop. I promise. And see then, hopefully we'll have some interesting additions for Thursday. And let's see, I'm trying to think of anything else I need to inform everybody about, but I can't at the moment. Ah! And wow, we've got 19 to go to get to 3,000. Where can I find 19 things to destroy? It would be crazy if I had to reset to get 19 or jump out and reset this thing just to get 19 more. Since there were only 3 of us in here in the beginning or to begin with. It's possible, though. I mean, some of those guys were pretty good about clearing things out. There we go. I see what we call a target-rich environment. Oh, I got knocked down. I got up again. Lich Avenger, please. All right. Well, that was 6. Wow. I thought there were more of them than that, but that's okay. We'll take the credit for that. Did anybody come this way? I don't know. Don't see any signs. I hear it. Let's see, and that's why it's important to have sound. I would have just jumped off of there and continued along across the river and lost the opportunity to gain these slayers. But since I heard the game, I knew they were popping up behind me. Yeah, I kind of hope that's how it is in real life. If, things are going to come back to life from the dead, there's going to make a sound that, will let you know, hey, the dead are about to rise behind you. So, I don't think that's a thing. See, there we go. 223,000. We're getting to 3,000 slayers. Now, if I just did, yeah, I could probably level if I did the rest of the discovers. So, I am at a dilemma. All right, let's go here and look at what the map looks like for finding these. So we are in Epic Orchard of the Macabre. And in case you're wondering what I'm looking at here, you're not going to work still? Still? Okay. We'll go over here to info share and transition. So I got the DDO wiki here. Wiki, which has a cool map showing where all of the discovery points are. Yeah. Each one of these, no, is that right? No, this one. All of these numbered ones are, they correlate to, go back to gaming. I got to figure out some way to make this side by side at some point. So each one of these Abbott, hey Abbott, journals or missives from Arandis Vol. The missives are the, which ones? Oh, so those are rares. That's what they're, whew, man. Okay. Yep. Trying to remember which is which. Okay, there we go. Missive or the blue. Okay, yeah, and the reddish or purple are the journals. So, okay, cool. Get back to this because wow, I have no idea. So it's what I'll do is I look at, okay, I got to find Arandis Vol's second. So her second one is going to be a blue. And which side of the world is it on? 2. Okay. Huh. Not far from, I look at my map. All right, so that is the entrance to Fleshmakers. And it's nowhere near that. I'm close to 1, which I already got. All right. 12. Is 12 one of the ones I missed? Nope, I got 12. 11. All right. So what I need to do is just keep going this way as much as possible. which isn't really possible because there's like this like stone mountain range in the way. So yeah. What we could do is get on the tiger, go a little faster. Faster, faster. And I really started to appreciate something yesterday with this tiger is it doesn't make all the clopping noise that the horse does. It's like maybe a horse running around in house shoes or something instead of, a horse with fuzzy slippers. Okay, hey, we got more people to engage. Oh, y'all didn't have to come out to greet me like that. That's, very. Okay, so I think 12 should be up here somewhere, right? Ah, I hear the undead coming up. Ooh. Okay, so it's not in here. I've not been to this one, so we'll go in here. See if there's a rare hiding. Ooh, I see a chest. Where are you? Knock, knock. Oh, you were sleeping? Sorry. I just wanted the stuff you got. Oh, I get to talk to you. Okay. Huh. We're going to try some diplomacy here. Okay. Yeah, you're right, though. I was trying to steal from you. Oh, and a quell. Yay. All right. Carthanep. Got him. Nothing to write home about in that chest. Anything to break over here? Nope. All right. We'll wait till we get outside and we'll throw our heal. Then maybe the quell will have dissipated. Yep. So we'll do this now. And do I need anything? I could use Lucky Cape and resistance. All right, so, ooh, there's another row. A red name, a where. He's where? If I hit him with fireball, he could be medium rare. Just so excited, so excitable. All right, so where? I thought 12 was, or I have 12. I don't have to worry about 12. It's 2 that I want. So 2 is basically south of here. I'll race you to your death. How about that? Okay, so 2 down here by the river. It's like a bridge or something. Where's the bridge? The bridge is out. Oh, hey. Okay. Here we go. We're getting close to it. Oh, okay. That's the bridge. Not really a bridge, just a overflow. And there's 2. 5, 9, and 11. Okay, so 9 is that way. You done it. It's all your fault. Sure. Yeah, yeah, okay. All right, 9 is in the middle of, I don't know what to say about 9. It's not quite, oh, hey. Which way was I headed? Oh, they woke you guys up, did they? That's fine. Y'all got nothing on me. All right. So 9, as I look at this map, should be somewhere north of here. Let's look about and see if we can find the 9th missive of Landis Vol. Yep. Okay, got you. Oh, I wonder if it's up there. I wonder if it's up here. Look at there. Is that it? Nope. Yep. Okay, we gotta get over there. All right. So how do we get up? There we go. That's 8. Ah, that went too far. Yeah, well, what are you gonna do? Okay, so we got it's about here. Some ways from the. Nah, I think that's too far. Maybe too far. Maybe it's in here, and it is. All right. 5 and 11. At least you had a plan, you know. A lot of people just go through life without a plan. It's love seeing the liches like on crack or whatever, just going at breakneck speed. All right, so 11 should be up here somewhere. I gotta say, Epic Orchard is not my most familiar wilderness area. Okay, we're going to get the sharpshooter first. Take him out. If only we got the quell before. Still trying to go north. Won't wait till my vision clears from the quell. I hate the quells. Did I mention that I hate quells? They're just so annoying. Okay. Let's see if 11 is somewhere up here. Well, it's not up here. And I've already looked around here. Okay, so we got to find a way to get up more. Is it better for me to level up to 20 and reincarnate, or yeah? Because this is not 11, right? It's 12. So, yep. Yeah. Oh, is this it? No, I don't want. There's 11. Yay. So I need 5. 5 is back at the beginning. So we're going to jump back. The realm of the dead. Isn't that special? There's 5. That's 1. Really? So if that's 1, which doesn't even show up on here. Okay. 5 is a little farther out. Okay, so 5 is out here. Come on, where's 5? I just want 5. Yeah, I think if I find 5, I don't know. Still got some time. Jumpy, jumpy, jumpy. Here's a sound. See, because it made it look like 5 was across the river. All right, so we want to get out of these guys. What we want to take out is the flesh rights. Yep. And the necromancer, yeah. Just been quelled again. By Elder Quell. Okay. Oh, hey, there's something down there. All right, I know that. All right, so now, before I was so rudely interrupted, we've got to find where 5 is. And looking at the map, should be like right there. But is it up on top of that thing I gotta jump down on? I don't know. I don't know. But we're gonna climb back up and have a look-see. Or is that 5? That would be wrong if that's 5. No, that's 1. And I'm sticking to it. It's my story and I'm sticking to it. Okay, I'm going up. And we're climbing and we're climbing. Okay. Oh, did not mean to do that. Let's get over here where we can. It's just strange. I'm usually good at reading maps. Unless it's down in here somewhere. Well, it's not down there. Let me get back up. Go the long way. I guess I need some jump. Probably could use some spell points too. But yeah, that's all I needed. A little boost. Oh, missed it by that much. Okay. 5 eludes me because I can't figure out from the... Oh, I'm on the wrong side of the map. No wonder. Ah, looking in all the wrong places. Oh, you want my autograph? There you go. Okay, so where is it you come in on this? Inferno, Flesh Makers. So your entry point is there. Okay, no wonder. I was looking at this all wrong. Okay. So we're going back out west to the Flesh Maker, to the Temple of Vol. And yep, we jump this. Save some time. Because we've been so cautious with our time up till now. What? So here we are in the Orchard of the Macabre Epic. And we are getting the Explorers. I've got basically 5 left. I think when we do this, and we'll clear some stuff out while we're traveling. Not that we're going to get to 5,000 anytime soon because we're not running any Slayer pots. But, you know, every one we do take down is that much closer, just one closer. All right. Yep. You looking for me? You looking for me? Wooly bully, wooly bully. That's what I think they're hearing in their head when they dance. Everybody's got a different song. Like, I just got to get out to the Temple of All. All right. You don't get in my way. I won't bug you. Can't we all just get along? I saved. Okay, so now. All right, so this is off to the right of the temple. Somewhere right along over there. Yeah. The guy that just sits there and kneels while everybody else is going into battle. Yep. Here we go. And round and round and round. Hey, you take a shot at me, I take a shot at you. Okay. All right, so this back to where my view was. All right, so like right there. Oh, it's up high. Of course it is. Of course it is. All right, so is it up here? There it is. I think she's a little bitter about it. What do you think? All right, let's see. Lopno raiding. Thank you so much for the raid, my friend. How was your stream tonight? You've been on for a while. Party of 6. Welcome in. Welcome in. We're not going to be on much longer ourselves, but we are here now, here in the orchard. Hey! Got the first time chat. And a follow. Thank you so much for the follow, Lopno. What were you working on tonight? We are in the Orchard Macabre, just doing some explorers, and there was a Slayer group going, but I am all that remains of it. And so I was going to get these last 4 journals and then call it an evening. I need to get which ones? Let's see here. Black Abbot. Hey, Abbot! 3, 4. Which is back up north from here. No, that's the wrong one. 3 is red. Reapers and guild raids. All right. Yeah, we haven't done many guild raids, because there's only 3 of us, so, we usually lop ourselves onto other people's guilds raids, so. And Reapers, whew, we're just really. So we're basically a 3-person guild. And so one of ours is because her husband is a phenomenal DDO player. Basically, he's the reason we left Cannith and came to Kyber. We followed him, and but yeah, she is the only one that does Reaper stuff, and she actually she gets to do a lot of healing for other people's guilds and their raids. But the other 2 of us, yeah, we're just barely getting into Reapers. So yeah, I'm there, but this is my Cormyr tone, which only has what? Yeah, 4 Reaper points. So yeah, I'm not even ankle deep in the Reaper pool. So just getting my toes wet. But now my main, I think, almost 20, maybe 18, 19, something like that. So a little bit farther along, but nowhere probably is where you guys are. Nowhere close to being proficient at Reapers. 3rd, 4th, 8th, and 11th. So I got to look at the other side of the map, basically. 3, 4, 8, and 11. So 11's the one that's underground. But if we go 3, okay, I have a plan. I'm going to go back to the beginning. But thank you for rating. Appreciate everybody coming in. And you know what? Let's see who's out there. We're going to get ready to raid. I'm not going to have credits tonight. My streamer bot has decided they did not want to connect to to OBS tonight. So I got some work to do um, on my streaming capabilities. But thank goodness, had some people join in and on a big raid before, and I'm now qualified for affiliate with Twitch. Yay! So we're gonna add some channel point redeems and stuff like that. Get some emotes, um, and then we'll start working on the next phase, which is partner, which is probably a long ways off, but hey, it's a goal. You set goals, you work towards your attaining those goals, and it's something to stay focused on, right? But okay, so let's see here. Who is? Wow. Who's a running the D&D? We have Sarion Vansdeath. And that's a really it, huh? Similar. No, I don't really want. Yeah. No. Filter by category. There we go. That's not. No, you're not. You're not. I love how people playing Dungeons and Dragons are lumped in sometimes with the Dungeons and Dragons Online, which not the same, but they come from the same place, so it's okay. We're not going to be mean or bitter about it. But, anyway, all right, let's go look for these last four. Because I think if I shoot north from here, at least knock out 3 of them, maybe all 4 of them in short order. I got to get on the other side of the river. Before we do that, we're going to eliminate these bad guys. So I am on Cormier. This is the tune that basically got me my tiger mount. It's not the hardcore tiger mount. I was not going to risk. I just wanted a tiger that I could have on all the servers. And so the non-hardcore tiger mount perfectly fit the bill for me. And I got it. Wow. Okay, let's see here. All right, so let me get my bearings. Map up. We are looking for 3. 3 is basically right above me, isn't it? Okay. You can't be up there. Nobody, it's down here. Haha. There's 3. Okay, so 4, I'm sure, is down in the river out by Fleshmakers, past Fleshmakers. You necromancers, you're so negative. Thank you for the congrats, Lopnell. I appreciate that. As a, kind of late guacamole. Guacamole. Oh, cool. So very, very cool. Now, do you stream anymore, Guacamole, on your own? Like I said, I know you help other people with their streams. You help new players, returning players. Do not stream. Okay. But I've seen you on while people are streaming, coaching, and doing a great service with that. So much appreciated. What server do you usually? Is Orion your home base? Ah, there's the sound of the dead. Okay, let's see. We're looking for 4 and 8 and 11. Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay. It's funny you say that because I'm close to that number myself. Each server. I have the fewest tunes on Cormier, as you might imagine, because it's so new. But I got a feeling some are going to transfer there. Yeah. And originally, I kind of had a similar idea. I would keep you know tunes about every 5 levels, um, and I'd try to do chronoscope teaching raids on Sunday mornings and Saturday mornings. Wasn't much interest in that, and I was going to do that on every server and just kind of rotate through it. But I wasn't streaming at the time. I was just trying to get interest, helping people understand raid mechanics, and chronoscope being the um, lowest level raid in the game. Yeah, this would be a way to do it. Okay, I did that. There you go. But now with Cormier being the logon server or the startup server. Okay, so I needed 8 and 11, right? 8 and 11. And so we're up here on the way to Flesh Makers. 8 is down by the Glacial Abyss. Okay. Well, let's just knock these guys out and head that way. Okay. And we're going to get on the Taiga and run faster. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Okay, so I got to figure out, yeah, this way. Ooh. It's always easier when they finish each other off, and you're just there kind of cleaning up scraps. Yeah, no, no. And clay golems take extra damage from acid. Yeah, yeah, sure, you're right. Yeah, yeah, sure, you're right. You just gonna sit there? Well, okay, fine. All right. Hey, oh, I thought that was a. Oh, it is a beholder. It's not the beholder. And the quelled again. I hate the quells. Yeah, I've been on a quell hating rant here a few times, so I'm gonna let it go. Okay, I gotta find 8. 8 is almost right in line with glacial abyss, so we've still got a ways to go farther south. Okay. See if we find a rare along the way. That'd be kind of fun. Yeah, I was thinking if I finish off these explorers, if I don't get to 30, I will be darn close. And I had the thought about doing a epic reincarnation and then working my way back up to 34, or um, starting a new tune here on Cormier and play one of my other range builds. I like this build. I mean, this is a Strimtom build. I've kind of varied it a little bit. Um, this is the Falconer ASMR Scourge that he wrote up, and I took a lesser heart and took all the Ranger levels and made them Dark Hunter levels, and I'd get a little bit better trapping because of that. I put a few extra points into intelligence so I could get those skill points, and but also, you know, since you have Dark Hunter instead of Ranger levels, they're not cross-class skill points that you're spending. So you actually have a few more left over from what he had allocated. All right, so there's the graveyard. So I gotta go back north a little bit and find number 8. Number 8. Somewhere up here, probably by the tower. Right? Or is it in the hole? Okay, let's look at the map. Oh no, it's over here on this darker spot. You look at the birthmarks on the land and, you know, there it is. And now we go to 11. Yeah, you know, Strimtom, I mean, I miss watching him too. But man, you talk about a prolific build. And I know some of them are not his. Okay, let's let's be fair. Not all the builds that are posted are his original builds, but he did take the time to post them. So I will give him credit. But because some of them are a little dated, Dark Hunter wasn't around when he built it. Yeah, he gone back to school, right? And I saw him online. He was actually not as much as I thought. So I need about 40K left. No, 50K. That's fine. Didn't want to talk over, the guy. But anyway, yeah, he's doing his school, and he was on a little bit for Voodoo's Wednesday uh, extravaganza, and so we're like, yeah, there's a few of us shout, hey, Strip Tom, yay. But yeah, a lot of builds listed under his listed to his credit, and can be a very good start for somebody really just looking for something. Hey, I want to play a range build, or I want to play a melee build or a caster build, and I had no idea. So lots of good stuff out there to be had. But yeah, some of them can use some tweaking. I mean, they're a little long in the tooth, and let's go back to the guild ship and do some crunching. Now he's been on a break for a while. I think every once in a while when some new class or something comes out, I think he did something when the Chaos Mancer came out. The Myth Draenor released. I think he did something, but aside from that, yeah, I don't. I think and he's done something for the Dragon Disciple, I thought as well, but it's few and far between. We're going to see him, I think, until he's maybe even after he's finished with school. We'll see. It remains to be seen. So we're going to crunch some stuff here, and I'm actually going to call it for the stream. And let's refresh this, see if there's anybody out there to raid still. We were looking at, oh goodness, I lost my stream manager. Come on, tell me who's out there to raid. We're going to filter by DDO because that's the game I care about most. And we've got Darkonius and Commander Bacon and Zero Rose. Zero Rose? Yeah. And DeChill. I am not familiar with anybody but Darkonius and Commander Bacon. And Commander Bacon has the fewer of the two, so we're going to raid Commander Bacon. And I don't have any credits to roll because my streamer bot hung me out to dry today. So I'll fix that. And maybe when we come back on Thursday on Twitch, Trovo, Kick, YouTube, and Rumble, we'll have maybe some channel redeems for Twitch. And we'll start working on some of the other channels and make them more exciting and palatable and attractive and engaging to people who patronize those avenues. And thanks very much for everybody that chose to follow, and appreciate you so much. I appreciate everybody that hung around for raids. Guacamole in the chat. Lopno Gaming also for the raid as well. And we look forward to seeing you on Thursday again at 9:30 p.m. Central U.S. and again on Saturday after that. And maybe we'll have some new stuff for you. And maybe stuff will even work. So thanks again. Love y'all. God love you. Bye. And we're going to go to ending. That part works. I was wrong. The credits are working. How about that? Yay!